Reigning in light, priorities. It is time to get things in order. Order can provide a simple way of living if done right. We can move through chaos. Notice that we did not say escape chaos. As humans and in a world that is bigger than us, there are certain things that will remain inevitable. Unfortunately, chaos is one of those things. The upside, and usually there's always an upside, we can move through chaos. We can learn from it and grow from it. Putting things in order is part of the alignment of our reality with our expectations. If we arrange our day, establishing a routine, having a healthy plan, and defining goals and committing to them, the day may flow better. Of course, there's a probability that things may not go according to plan, or that the day may be unexpectedly interrupted. The objective here is to put your best foot forward each day. We can view order here as falling in line and with our own life. You see, this life is ours, and we get to create how we'd like to live it and live in it. The order in our life allows for healthy distractions. If we're too focused on our plans and our goals, we will remain in pursuit of completing and accomplishing them. This could potentially keep us out of trouble. And isn't this what we want? A trouble free, drama free life, at least from the hands of ourselves? Well, priorities can get us there. Very soon, we are going to discover that we must be our number one priority. And transitioning into this will ultimately make us so much better for our loved ones, our careers, all our endeavors, and even encounters with strangers. You see, if we prioritize ourselves, we are growing into a necessary confidence. We are understanding and appreciating our worth and our value. We are placing our relationship with ourselves at the forefront of all things. We are evaluating ourselves. We are taking both accountability and responsibility for our own life. The latter being applicable to the law of least effort, which is one of the 7 spiritual laws of success. There is zero blame placed on anything or anyone in regards to our situation or position in life. We can transform any moment into a better situation by checking our response to it. If you're following this, let's marinate on it through breathing. Gently close your eyes. Relax. Drop those shoulders. Unclench those fists. Deep breaths in. Slow breaths out. Priorities is all about growth. As adults, we have the ability to effectively prioritize ourselves. We do this because we care about the world and those around us. Deep breaths in. Slow breaths out. If we are better for ourselves, we are better for them. If we are at our best, it's quite possible that we could make them better. And based on what we are bringing to the table, we're bringing spirit to the table. We're bringing our spirit to the table. And in good health. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. This is the true sounding board for selflessness. Selflessness is what the spirit is all about. The spirit goes on and on. It's been there, it's done that. Now we are growing with it. And it all starts with breathing. Breathe in your today, breathe out your yesterday. Breathe to build your tomorrow and by establishing your priorities. Another refreshing breath in and one more calm breath out. Open your eyes and focus solely on you and in this moment. Priorities are good. They are reminders. They keep us consistent and provide a safe space for our overall health. Of all the things that are going on, of all that we have to do, we can focus on what counts the most. That focus must be us. Breathing is essential. It is a direct lifeline to all parts of ourselves, the mind, body, and spirit, which can further be broken down into our brain, our heart, our bones, and our muscles. We are not at all forgetting our spirit because we become quite comfortable with knowing that we have it and have always had it. When we prioritize our day, when we prioritize our lives and those in it, what used to matter and for all of the wrong reasons fade. We realize the greater things at hand, the greater things at stake. Priorities are a guide. We consider our priorities before making any decision, even decisions such as becoming angry. Yes, we can decide when to become angry, and we certainly can decide for how long we'll hold that condition. When considering our priorities, first, anger may become a bit less frequent. Considering priorities here, we think about our spirit, the buildup into anger, the hold within it, and the recovery from it. At times, anger can feel like torture. Priorities remove us from this sort of pitfall because we can appreciate the lightness of our spirit without carrying anything that does not support us. Anger doesn't usually support us, and not for the long haul, anyways. Priorities takes precedence over anything and everything else. When we prioritize, we also prioritize our priorities into categories to understand which to deal with first. Note that your needs are amongst the highest on the list. Without carefully considering our priorities, our balance is questionable, and we may feel as though we are being stretched thin and in all areas and directions. With breathing, we are calm to intention and purpose. The same is gifted to us with the long look at our priorities. With priorities, we are adding new meaning to our life. We are living rather than existing. Our time is valued because it is assigned to us, others and things in a new way. Of all that matters to you, lead and give attention to what matters most. When all is gone or at rest, what is left? We'll all agree the spirit. We must take excellent care of our spirit. Priorities, we must find meaning in life, which will move us from feeling overwhelmed, which will move us from autopilot, which will safely secure us in the present. Priorities help to level our brain and heart and potentially to the same playing field. We are no longer misguided. We are coming into alignment. Take some time to reflect on your priorities of the day, of the week, of the month, of the year. Consider both external and internal priorities. Be guided by your priorities. Be guided with raining and light.